All right, so with lesson 19 and the agony in the garden, we begin the sorrowful mysteries. So immediately after the Last Supper, which is what we studied in our last lesson, Jesus goes with his disciples out to the Garden of Gethsemane and he prays. So let's look at this mystery and see what it has to teach us. All right, so we begin reflecting on the sorrowful mysteries with the agony in the garden. But before we speak about the agony in the garden, let's just take a moment and say a couple of things about Jesus' suffering overall in the sorrowful mysteries. So the first thing to remember is that when Jesus saves us, his entire life on earth is one big saving act. He's saving us by everything that he does. But of course, there's a special climax to what he does in his passion and death that we commemorate when we're praying the sorrowful mysteries. The other thing we want to remember is that we, being part of Jesus in his mystical body, when we suffer, he suffers. In other words, we're part of him, and so we can offer our suffering for the salvation of others or our own salvation. In other words, if we're hurting somehow, we can pray and ask him, say, Lord, I'm offering you whatever this suffering is in union with, in other words, something connected to his passion. So for example, we have a headache, say, Lord, I unite this headache with your crowning with thorns, and I offer it you can offer it for your own sins, you can offer it for something that you're praying about, one of your family members needs something, or just simply to make up for your sins. Which brings us to the last thing is,